Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday Night Raw. It is week 12. We're back with another episode of our WWE 2K19 Universe mode. It is a jam-packed show for you tonight, so just sit back, chill, and have yourself a good time. My name is, of course, Rich, and this is RR37. We're getting our Raw kicked off tonight with the lunatic fringe himself, Dean Ambrose. This is a man who has just started to collect a few W's and started to build himself a little bit of momentum now in this universe mode. Starting to put that little bit of consistency to his name. And if he can continue to do that, wait a minute, what is going on here? This guy's name is Maximus Rage. We saw him last week at the end of SmackDown just as the cameras went off the air. He claims that somebody has dodged a bullet by him being pulled over here to Raw, but he's not supposed to be here tonight. He's not supposed to come over to Raw until after SummerSlam, so God knows what's going on here. But this is not what was in the plan for Ambrose, or indeed the Raw show itself. He's just hit Ambrose with another clothesline. He didn't get all of that, but he got enough rage, and he's now just laying waste to Ambrose with that Luther's press in those right hands, and he's just continuing now to stomp a hole in Ambrose. I am, guys, trying to find out here why this is going on. Sidewalk slam there. What is actually going on here? This man should not even be in the arena, let alone in the ring. He's got no business on Raw at all. I'm assuming now that this means with that, oh, that is a nasty flying knee there, that Ambrose will not be having his match tonight. He's waiting in the corner now, Rage, and he's delivered another knee, and that one has just opened Ambrose completely up. And this is getting a mess now, and it's all from a guy who should not even be in this ring tonight. Ambrose stumbling to his feet again, and is he going to taste another knee? He is indeed, and he's just getting absolutely worn out here. So much for that momentum that we were just on about. Another disgusting knee to the face. Ambrose is just lying there. He's been laid waste to, and Rage just walks off as if nothing has happened. He's been met in the back though, the cameras have stayed with him, and he's been met in the back there by Batista. They're having words now, can't quite make out what it is that they're saying to one another. I can't imagine that it's anything pleasant though, and I can't believe what I've just seen. Max Rage has just kicked the general manager of this show right in the stomach, and he's going to powerbomb him through a table. That is probably career suicide for Rage at the moment, and it doesn't look like he's done there either. Just shoots Batista into those little equipment crates there. Throws him now into the bin and the chairs as well. Batista's just getting chucked around like a ragdoll here at the moment by Rage, who is probably going to lose his job for this, you would imagine. He's just cracked Batista there round the head with the chair. Like I just said, this is the general manager of Raw. He's doing this too. He shouldn't even be here, and he's just beating up the general manager. This is ridiculous from him. There's no way he gets away with this. Another chair shot comes Batista's way, and he's just being laid down. He's being worn out with that chair. You can see him holding his stomach there. He's in a little bit of pain here, Batista, as you would imagine after what he's just gone through. And Rage is still not finished. Chucks Batista like he's absolutely nothing. And oh, the disrespect right here. That was Batista's taunt from back in the day. Batista's catched a right hand, and we saw this before as well. The stunner into the knee, and Rage has just laid out the general manager of Raw. God knows what happens from here, but oh man, what a wild start to the show. And there is plenty more where that came from, because this is where the show now officially starts. We've replaced the Dean Ambrose match with Lacey Evans versus Alicia Fox, so spare of the moment opportunity for both of these women who are going to be looking for a W tonight, with the women's division being so open as it is right now on Raw. A win for these two could be absolutely huge tonight. Of course, only one of them can get it. Lacey is currently sitting at 1 and 2 in this universe mode. Alicia Fox is yet to win a match here, but It's the first meeting between these two, so anything can happen. So good luck to both of those women. Moving on, we have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the B team. This is not the first time these two have met. In fact, they've met twice before, and both times KO and Zayn have come out with the win. Once, of course, being for the titles. The second time was them defending those titles in the rematch. So renewed rivalry here tonight. It's the first time we've seen KO since Money in the Bank, and him and Zayn will be hungry to get that W and get back to winning ways. As will the faltering B team. I suppose they really need a big win to kickstart their Universe Mode careers. So both of these teams should be motivated tonight, and it should be a cracking match, that one. And after those, we have got Baron Corbin versus Akam. Bit of a strange match, this one, but it's happening because Corbin at the moment is looking for that consistency. He is starting to get there now, just putting a little run together, and he's going to want to stack another W on top of those tonight. Akam is going in singles because him and Razor at the moment as a team are 0-2 in the tag division. They've not had singles matches either, so neither of them have done anything yet in this Universe Mode. And they're going to try their luck in a bit of a different way tonight. Maybe a singles win for Akam just kicks the team on and they can start putting some wins together themselves. But both, again, for different reasons, need that W tonight. And yeah, they're both going to be fired up to try and get it. From there, we're jumping straight back into the women's division, and it is Ember Moon going up against Nia Jax, who's just starting to roll again in this Universe Mode. Ember's been a bit of a letdown, really, where Universe Mode's concerned. I did expect more from her. At the moment, she sits at 0-2 with her one-loss record, so is in dire need of a win tonight. But I've got to say, I don't fancy her to get it in this one. Nia, like I said, has started to roll again, and she's really going to fancy her chances in this one. We'll see how it plays out, but my money would be the safe money probably, and it would be on Nia Jax in this one. Following Ember and Nia, we go back to the tag division, and it is the War Raiders, and they're going to be up against Titus Worldwide tonight. It's going to be a good one, this one. Both of the teams at the moment sit at 3-1. It's the first time they're meeting in the tag division. But of course, they have had some contact with each other in triple threat matches in the tag tournament that led up to Money in the Bank. If you haven't seen any of that yet, all the previous episodes are up on the channel. Feel free to go and watch them. But yeah, they renew tonight in their probably comfort zones in a way in the tag division. And yeah, like I said, both 3-1. Both looking for that fourth, and both looking to move onwards and try and get themselves back into the tag team title picture. And then from there, you've got our two live matches tonight, one of which is Fandango going against John Cena. So another new opportunity for another new star in front of the cameras tonight. Fandango's going to be looking to make himself known. John Cena really needs to get back to winning ways, and he's got another chance to do so tonight in front of the cameras. And then the main event tonight is Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns, which is really interesting because those two are unofficially at the moment booked in for a title match at SummerSlam, so we'll be really interested to see how that one plays out. But we'll get more into those two matches as they start to unfold in front of our eyes. So as you can see, like I said, it is a jam-packed card tonight, as we're just now catching wind of Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan talking to one another. First time we've seen Sarah actually since she become Miss Money in the Bank, and it looks like they're just having a little celebration in the catering area there, celebrating that win for Sarah, which is nice to see. Staying with the women's division by the looks of it is what we're going to do, because we have got Mickie James in the ring, and she does have some explaining to do, so let's check in and see what she's saying. Right, okay, I know that you all want to know why I did what I did to Alexa last week, because all I've been asked is why, Mickie, why, the whole week long. So rest assured, right now, you're not going to have to wait any longer. I am going to tell you. Basically, it's like this. Ever since this universe mode started, I have had Alexa's back. Against Nia, against everything that's gone on. She had that little rival with Ruby as well. And every single time, who won? Alexa. Who was on the receiving end? Me. It was me. Nia beat me. Ruby Riot and the Riot Squad beat me up. All for Alexa's glory, and what do I get in return? No appreciation, no thank you, no nothing, no title shot, not even considered a title shot actually. So it was time for me to put Alexa behind me, start taking matters into my own hands, create my own opportunity to stop being beaten up and start handing out some of these beatings that I've taken to everyone in this division, starting with you, Alexa. Well, Mickie James is clearly fired up tonight, and I sort of understand where she's coming from with that actually. She has been on the receiving end of Alexa's rivalries with no gain, really, as far as I'm concerned, so yeah, I can kind of understand that. I don't condone it, but I get where she's coming from. Okay, now we've had Mickie in the ring. It is the turn of the champion, the big dog, the Roman Emperor, Roman Reigns. Let's see what he's got to say now. Alright, so listen up. This is not going to take long. I am out here tonight for two reasons. First reason is a simple reason. I just want to wish Finn Balor the best of luck tonight. I have the feeling that he's going to need it. If he thinks he can match the big dog, tonight he is going to get an example, just a little taster of what might be in store for him at SummerSlam. Second reason why I'm out here tonight is because I am the champion. I am the emperor of the Roman Empire. I am the big dog. This is my yard. I run it all. And I'm going to exhume some of that power tonight. We need to start seeing who is the top man in this industry, in this empire. So for my own amusement, next week, you are going to see, because he's not showing up tonight, what happens when people step out of line in my empire. You're going to see Seth Rollins versus The Big Show. And Show, you need to start pulling your weight in this empire. You have way too many losses going on. We're winners here, if you haven't noticed. So if you lose to Seth Rollins next week here on Raw, you are going to be excluded from the empire. That is right. You lose your spot. You're out. Done. Finished. No longer will you represent the most powerful group right here on Monday Night Raw. The most powerful group in this entire universe mode. So that's both of the reasons why I'm out here covered tonight. Enjoy me in the main event as I take apart Finn Balor, but until then, I'm out. I will see you all later. I'm sorry, what? There's no way he can have the power to just do that for his own amusement. He's now making matches. Does the Empire really have that much power? Well, I guess there's no Batista around at the moment since what happened earlier, so why not? So why not indeed? And what we've got going on now is some of the matches that Batista did make tonight. We're going to just collect the results of those. Starting with Lacey Evans. She comes up with the win tonight against Alicia Fox. So that moves Lacey now to 2-2. Unfortunately for Alicia, it is 0-3, and she really needs to go away and come up with some kind of plan that's going to get her some wins in this universe mode. Congratulations though to Lacey. That's another win, like I say. Much needed for her, and maybe she can start building some momentum now. Following the women, obviously, was the tag division between the B team and KO and Sami Zayn. And we have an upset victory for the B team tonight. They finally, in the third time of asking, get it done against KO and Zayn. And does that move them automatically back into the title picture now? You would have to say it does, but again, we don't have our general manager at the moment, so that cannot be confirmed. But in any event, big shock there, and a good win for the B team. And then it is Baron Corbin that picks up the victory tonight against Akam of AOP. So no kickstart to their careers at the moment, and I'm starting to fear a little bit for those two. But as for Baron, he was 3-2 going in. That is now 4-2. I believe that's 2 wins on the spin. So maybe, just maybe, it's early doors yet, but he's maybe now finding a way to put some consistency to those performances. We have seen him a few times in front of the cameras. Every time he's performed well, but not every time has he got the result. Maybe he studied them tapes himself and he's found what he's doing wrong and started to put it right. Who knows? Like I said, it's early days, but well done for tonight, Baron Corbin. From there, it was back into the women's division, and as expected, Nia Jax picks up another W, this time against Ember Moon, who now moves to 0-3 in this universe mode. And just like AOP, it's starting to look a little bit bleak at the moment for Ember, but for Nia, doors are starting to open again. Surely she moves to an incredible 7-2 in the women's division now. Maybe Alexa's worst nightmares are coming true, and Nia is moving herself right back into title contention. We will have to wait and see. Alexa's hands might be a little bit full at the moment with Mickie James, as we saw earlier. So Nia may just have to continue winning and wait her turn once again. She has had a shot already, so we'll just have to wait and see how it develops. But all she can do is what she's doing right now and just keep on collecting those W's. Going back now into the tag division, it is the War Raiders getting it done tonight against Titus Worldwide, who, if you include Dana as well, have had a sharp downturn since Money in the Bank. They need to go away and sort something now. Just a win would get them probably the momentum going back in their favour again. But as for the War Raiders now, that moves them to 4-1, and they're one of the most successful teams here on Raw at the moment. So who knows where that's going with the title picture there, especially with the B team beating the champions tonight. But exactly like I just said about Nia, all the War Raiders can do is just keep winning. They're not really on the card consistently enough maybe to get another title shot. Again, they have had one already, so again, it's just a case of being patient, waiting to see if anything develops, and if anything does, what that is. But for tonight, well done to the War Raiders. And it is now time for our first live match of the evening. It is John Cena against Fandango, and it is Fandango that is going to come out first, and he's not coming alone. That is probably a wise move on his part. Of course, you know Tyler Breeze wanted some camera on him, whether it be the one on his phone that he's walking down with now, whether it be our universe mode cameras. As long as there's one on him, he's absolutely fine. This is a huge opportunity for Fandango, and to say that he's the underdog would actually not be accurate at the moment. And I say this only because John Cena just cannot buy a win in this universe mode at the moment. Fandango's eyes must have lit up when he saw that he was on the card tonight and it was going to be Cena that he was taking on. He's got to actually, he looks extremely confident, and there would be absolutely no reason why he wouldn't be. Just because of those reasons, if ever you're going to jump into the ring with the cameras on at the moment, it is against John Cena that you would want to be. And there is just a real swagger, a real confidence about Fandango at the minute, knowing that. And it is now time for John Cena to come out, not in his bright colours, not alone. He's coming out with Paul Heyman. He's not even carrying. He's never give up towel that he normally has with him. Very, very interesting scenes going on here at the moment. Cena looks a lot more serious than I've seen him lately. And maybe tonight is not the night that Fandango would want to be in the ring with John Cena. We will have to wait and see how this develops now, but it's certainly interesting. So here we go, Fandango vs John Cena, but this right here is the part where I have to apologise to you guys, because for one night and one night only, we are going to see John Cena in the ring in his cap for the entire match. That is my bad. I can't believe that I've made that mistake. But it is what it is. We'll roll with it tonight. We'll just have to look past and pretend he's not got his cap on. Error on my part there, but let's not let it take away from the match. As I've said, Fandango starting with some confidence tonight. On a side note, him and Breeze as a team are 2-1 in this universe mode. And the reason why I say he should be maybe confident tonight, except for it seems like we've got a much more serious John Cena in the ring tonight. John himself at the moment is, you might want to sit down for this, guys. He is 0-4 in this universe mode. He is yet to taste victory in any division. It is not the John Cena that we all knew and loved, one who just could not be stopped. Such names are given to him as Big Match John and all this, that and the other. The guy who was the face of the company for so long. He's not that guy anymore. His confidence is shattered. And maybe that's why we're seeing the fact that he has turned, by the looks of it, to Paul Heyman, who we know is a serial winner. He only manages champions, but he makes those stars champions. He turns wrestlers into stars and stars into champions. That is just what he does. And he's not only got his hands on John Cena, we believe that he's still the advocate for Brock Lesnar, but Roman Reigns has made Brock Lesnar do a disappearing act at the moment, and it also looks like Dolph Ziggler has put himself on the books of Paul Heyman as well. So interesting developments going on here at the moment, and we'll have to wait and see, does that fix what John needs, as Paul started giving him self-belief. But at the moment we're just jumping now, and Fandango has got the better of things going on, but that is everything surrounding this match. So we'll just see now how the match plays out. Really nice kick there from Fandango. Dolph Ziggler now, as Fandango goes for the arm lock again. Dolph Ziggler tried to take that buckle pad off. Fandango's not happy with him, and Ziggler jumps straight back on the apron. The referee's down now as well. Is Cena going to pick up the chair? He's not, but he is going to suplex Fandango, and he very, very nearly landed on the chair there. Cena's getting himself fired up there. That is not what you want if you're Fandango. I'm not exactly sure what John's doing at the moment. I've never seen that before. But his traditional shoulder rams are there. His spin out powerbomb, and we are now going to find out that Fandango cannot see John Cena as he now dusts the shoulder off, hits him with a 5-knuckle shuffle. This could be all over now for Fandango. Are we about to see Cena win his first match in Universe mode? We're not. Fandango felt it coming, went straight for the eyes. Little hip wiggle there before he delivers the neck breaker. He's going to go to the top rope now. We know that he's got a diving leg drop as his finisher, and we're going to see it right there across the throat of Cena. He goes for the cover. It's 1, it's 2, and it's not 3. Cena just, and I mean just, shoots that shoulder off the canvas, and this match just about continues. It is John now lining something up, but that is a great move from Fandango there to take himself out of the ring. Veteran maneuver, and Cena just a straight right hand. That is pure frustration on the part of Cena, who is desperate to get this W. You can feel it in the air tonight. The energy in this arena is just different at the moment. People don't know what to make of the way that Cena is dressed, the way he's acting. that he was polarising before, but now he went for the AA there. Fandango again avoids the big move from John, and it's a nice bridging suplex there. Cena kicks out straight away though. Nothing new from John there. Fandango though is going to waste no time. He's straight back on that top rope again, and he's landed it again. Straight into the cover again. Surely Cena won't kick out this time, but actually he will, and the match still goes on. The frustration now must be setting in for Fandango, as John Cena still, if he doesn't have all the attributes he had before, has that heart. He's not giving up. He wants this W, and he must feel that with Heyman outside, with Ziggler outside, the cameras back on him, the pressure, you can only imagine it must be huge on his shoulders right now. The weight of responsibility as well, if Heyman is looking for him to maybe take Brock Lesnar's place, and that is pure speculation. We don't know that yet. Hurricane Rana from Cena. What the hell's going on at the moment? Fandango bounces straight back up and hits that heel kick again, and he's going for the cover here. It's a 1, it's 2, and Cena once again kicks out. I didn't think that would be enough. You're gonna have to do more than that. But Fandango has landed his biggest shot twice now in this match, and has still not been able to put Cena away. And John now is actually trying to slow the momentum down, but Fandango is actually on fire tonight. Cena just can't get no momentum going in this match, and we're going to see Tornado DDT, and Cena's open now as well. Big move, and once again keeping the pressure on. Fandango with a cover, and Cena shoots that shoulder up just again, but he is literally just hanging in at this point. There's no offense coming from him, and we're gonna see it for the 3rd time now. Cena doesn't avoid it, and it's straight into the cover again. Ziggler's going mad on the outside. It's 1, 2, and this time it is 3. Fandango has just beaten John Cena in another televised loss for John. He might be done, guys, you know. He just might be done. He can't buy a win at the moment. He's aligned himself with Paul Heyman, and if he can't get him winning, then there is nobody on this roster who can get him winning. But my God, what a match that was, and what a performance from Fandango. John was just hanging in there the whole time. It's a thing of beauty, Fandango's finisher. He hangs in the air for so long. Cena kicked out of it twice. Fandango, after every big move as well, just went straight for the cover, as you can see there. But Cena just kept kicking out until his body just gave out on him. I thought it might have been here as well. That opened up Cena. You wouldn't see it because he's decided to wear his cap in the ring tonight. But wow, I'm shocked. I actually thought, I was a bit taken aback that he came out with Paul Heyman, John, but I thought maybe that would be a winning combination. I could see why he went for that, but who knows what happens now. Maybe it's just going to take longer than one night, you know, for whatever it is. Is it a mental problem with Cena? Does he legitimately just not have it no more? I don't know, but we should talk about Fandango right now, because we know what form Cena is in, but on his record it is going to say in his first ever singles match in front of the cameras, Fandango beats John Cena. Wow. The big one for sure, guys. Nice one to Fandango there. And now we go to the back where we've got Alexa Bliss waiting. Thanks for waiting, Alexa. You are absolutely right. This is about me and Mickie James. She comes out and tells me that I am not grateful for the fact that she's my friend, that I'm not grateful and haven't looked after her for why I've been women's champion. I've not offered her a title shot. I didn't even know that she would want one, considering that we were friends. And I say were after last week, because for sure we're not anymore. I would have addressed this sooner, but I've got a little bit of healing up to do after the fact that she jumped me. I didn't think that me and her were about that. We were trying to do things differently in this women's division, or so I thought. But you know what? If she wants me and the match can get signed off, I will see Mickie James at SummerSlam, and it will be for the women's title, and she will regret the fact that she ever wanted to come after my title. Okay, well, thank you for that, Alexa. She is understandably a bit upset tonight, a bit emotional after what her would-be best friend did to her last week right here on Raw. And it looks like we have ourselves a women's title match now for SummerSlam. Obviously, again, Batista not present tonight. He has been taken for medical care. Just to have a check over, see if he's alright after what Maximus Rage did to him earlier. Still can't quite believe that, but for now, it is time for the main event of the evening. Coming to the ring first, it is the extraordinary man that can do extraordinary things. It is Finn Balor. This man potentially the number one contender for Roman Reigns' WWE title at SummerSlam. If he can beat Roman tonight, that match probably gets cemented and nailed on as the main event, and would also give Finn an extraordinary mental advantage going into SummerSlam. But then if he doesn't win tonight and Roman beats him and that match still gets nailed on, then Roman's the one who's going to have the big mental advantage going in, like he probably would have at the moment anyway. Roman is he's just got everything going his way at the moment, and it's going to make things really, really difficult for Finn, who has had a good start to Universe Mode himself. Let's not get it twisted. He's had a really positive start. He has had some high profile matches, and he's got a few wins under his belt. But I would say this though, as much as the start has been positive and he's got reasons to be confident, his record is actually 3-3 at the moment, so it's not like he's unbeatable, but he does always perform well, especially when the cameras are on. But Roman's in a different league to everybody here on Raw at the moment. He is Universe Mode at the moment. There's only Randy Orton over on SmackDown that can come anywhere close to what Roman's doing over here. But Roman just has that extra confidence at the moment. I don't know what it is about Universe Mode that changed the way that he is, but he just seemed to, from the very minute this reset started, he just seemed to grow in confidence. He almost comes across as arrogant. Well, he is arrogant now, but at the time you could feel that change in his personality, and the wins just piling up for Roman at the moment. I believe he's 9-0 going into this one. It's just he's backing that confidence up, and now not only is he winning every match he goes in with, doesn't matter who it's against. I go back to the John Cena's, I go back to the Brock Lesnar's, I go back to all of them. Seth Rollins now added to that list as well. And he's, as well as that, he now has the Roman Empire behind him as well. He is as close to untouchable a wrestler, a superstar, whatever you want to call him. He is as close to untouchable as I have ever seen in any company, in any universe, anything you want to say. He's simply unbeatable at the moment, is Roman Reigns, and he's absolutely thriving since this Universe Mode began. He is the guy. He says he is, he'll tell you he is, but he is, and until someone beats him, no one can say any different at all. The only question left is Finn Balor gonna be that guy? I don't believe these two have met before, but I could be wrong about that. One thing is for certain though, is that they are gonna meet now. And here we go, the bell is rung. Roman flies out the corner, just takes Balor straight off his feet, straight away. You can hear already the crowd are behind Finn tonight in this one. But Roman won't give a damn about that, I'll tell you that much right now. Finn with a nice arm drag there, so on the line tonight in this one. Beautiful belly to belly there from Roman. He's really started to utilise that move a lot, and it's a really good one for him as well. Yeah, on the line tonight is if this match gets signed off for SummerSlam, is a huge mental advantage for either one of these, the one who picks up the win tonight going into SummerSlam. And if Finn can be the first one to beat Roman tonight, he's going straight to that top rope already. Don't tell me. No, it's the elbow. I thought he was going to go off the coup de grace already, but he did land the elbow straight into the smaller Roman's back there, and Roman did not appreciate that, and straight back to the power, which is what he's got to utilise tonight. He doesn't want Finn to start picking up the pace and get in this match where he wants it. Roman has to keep it at a slow pace and just use that power game, and that's exactly what he's doing now. We've got an early cover there, just the 1 count. But yeah, if Finn can beat Roman tonight, is the point that I was making, then that may just plant a little bit of self-doubt for the first time in this universe mode into the head and the psyche of Roman Reigns. If not, and Roman beats Finn, well then Finn's going to be asking the question that everybody else is asking at the moment, and that question is, how the hell do you beat Roman Reigns? It's an impossible task at the moment. No one's had the answer. 9 have tried before Finn tonight, 9 have failed, and the hardest part of the ring there just stopped Finn Balor's descent to the floor. That is not going to feel good at all. But again, that is what surrounds this match tonight. That is what's at stake. But in the ring right now, we have got Roman in control as he deadlifts Balor, power bombs him almost through the mat there. And I don't know what Roman was going for there. Oh, the Superman punch, but Finn felt that one coming. And DDT from Balor there. Nice to get back in control. And he's gone for the cover as well. Referee out of position, and it's just the 1 count. Maybe there was 2 there. Again, I don't think the ref has cost Finn the match there, but he needs to be better. And Roman kicks out, runs straight through Balor, and we have the champion back in charge. Superman punch there out of nowhere. It's 1, 2, and is there a kick out from Finn? There's not. Roman Reigns has just ran straight through Finn Balor in a matter of minutes. That is what we're in for at SummerSlam. That's a disappointing showing from Finn. We've got to be real here. He's been hit with 1 big move, really, that is all. He might have got a 2 count there. That wasn't enough to put Roman away, I don't believe. But bang, Superman punch straight onto the temple, into the cover, wasting no time, Roman. And he's just ran straight through Finn Balor. And that, guys, does not look like a number 1 contender for me, especially at a show as big and as prestigious as a SummerSlam, second only in my view to WrestleMania. The people won't be wanting to see a main event between those two if that is how quickly that Roman can put Finn away. It's dominance again from the Emperor, dominance again from the big dog. Again proving this is his yard, this is his universe, this is all his, and at the moment there is not 1 man on this roster for me who can take it away from him. But that is gonna do it tonight, guys. I have thoroughly enjoyed this show. I really have enjoyed it. It has been jam-packed, it has been action from start to finish, even before the start to finish. I hope you all feel the same. If you do, and you want to let me know that, drop things down in the comment box, drop suggestions on what could be better as well, because nothing is ever perfect. And yeah, just let me know what you thought. Like, subscribe so you don't miss another one. This is by far and away my favourite series to be making, so the more I see you guys enjoying these, the more I want to make them. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it at the moment. I hope you've all enjoyed as well. Just stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye, guys.